So I have not created on this channel in a while, or really off the channel, and I've just been feeling really inspired lately, and my tea is about to whistle. I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, I haven't been creative lately, and I feel like I just need to create something, and I used to usually use that with my makeup, and my face is the canvas, so I'm going back to that. In honor of it being October 1st and getting into the spooky season, I'm going to turn myself into a jack-o'-lantern. All right, let's get right into it. This is really hot. This is gonna have to wait like 20 minutes. So, I have a few pictures that I'm going off of. Found them off of Pinterest, so I'm sorry that I'm not crediting these wonderful ladies. But this is kind of what I wanted to go for. That's not how I do this. That's how I do this. So there's one. Also, just ignore my black eye. I had a sty, and it turned black and blue and yellow. I don't know, is that normal? Should I call the doctor? This is still piping hot. Oh, there it is. So in my personal life, I try to only buy products that are vegan and cruelty free. But I do have a lot of products from before that time, and I do work at a makeup store, and I get free stuff that I don't want to just throw away. So I will be using some of that stuff probably to help create this look, but it's just because I feel like it'd be a waste throwing it out anyway. I'm just gonna prime my face right now. Nothing really super special here. So now I'm primed, I'm gonna start with the eye that's going to be all glam. I also should prime my eyes. I do have this Tatcha Silk primer, which is a lip and eye primer. It is not vegan because of the silk, but like I said, I got it for free. It's a sample, and I'm not just gonna throw it out, waste it. I really just want to drink this, but it's so hot. Let's do my eyebrow. So I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrow. I'm gonna be using this super old Anastasia Dip Brow in taupe, which doesn't really match this hair color now. It's fine, we're just gonna do it. It's fine, this is just for fun. We're not trying to win any NYX Face Awards here or anything. Okay, so I have my brow filled in with that. I have this Milk Kush gel that it's dark color. It's color grind, and I'm gonna put that in there, give a little volume, a little spiciness. So if you make a mistake like that, don't worry. We are all failures anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, so there we have it. Now I'm just going to like clean up the edges as people do with some concealer. This is the Fenty concealer. And then I think I'll put it all over the lid too, to block out my veins and stuff. Oh, it is hot in here. Maybe I should just open the window. Those windows don't open though, which is kind of a fire hazard. They're painted shut, but it's fine. Oh, it's so hot. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna use this Morphe palette. It is the 35B. So, I'm gonna use this neutral. It's very similar to my skin tone. Now, putting the eyeshadow on all over as a base makes it easier for the other shadow, the other powder shadow, the other eyeshadows to blend out. I think I'm gonna use that orange. That one's a little bit brighter. So this is the 12P. So I'm gonna use that one. And I'm gonna put that like right in the crease and kind of like blend it out so it kind of goes into like the center, but that's kind of just gonna be like our first base color. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a little bit of a darker color orange. I'm gonna do this one. So this is a Lime Crime palette. This is the Venus 2. I'm gonna take the color Jam and put it in the crease. So this one I won't blend out as much. Now we're just kind of trying to deepen that crease and give some definition. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a less fluffy brush, something a little bit more dense, and really just like pack it in there. I just blended out the edges of that darker orange color so that it kind of unharshened the edges and just kind of softened it all a bit. And now I'm going to be taking a darker color, more of like a rusty brown red, to further increase the deepness of the shadows. I'm going to take this color, and this one is from a Smashbox palette. It's their Ablaze Eye palette. I mean, I literally am taking colors from all different kinds of palettes. So we're just kind of going from lightest orange to darkest, shrinking the amount of shadow I'm putting on just to create that depth. But yes. Okay, so I have this really old eyeshadow. This is very old. This is from Younique, the brand Younique, and it is their Splurge Cream eyeshadow, and this is like crumbly and dusty, but it's really shiny, and I really like it. This is disgusting. I'm using like expired makeup. My makeup brushes are really dirty. Please take my advice. Thank you. I know what I'm talking about, I promise. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take Violet Voss. It's her Sugar Crystals palette. I thought this palette was vegan, but it has carmine in it. Some of the shades. So it is not, but I'm going to use it. Because again, I'm not gonna let it go to waste. And then I used it, I'm not gonna return it because they would just end up throwing it out anyway. So, here we are. And I don't know which one I wanna do. Probably the orange and cream. It's more orangey than the sherbet one. Sherbet one is a little bit like pinkier. So I put it on this brush here, and I'm gonna just dab it in the inner corner and kind of blend it up into that lid. Now I'm just gonna take that dusty old eyeshadow and I'm gonna spray my brush with a little setting spray. It's like a mixing party. Okay, put it right in the corner on top of the other stuff. And pop it right on that brow bone. Now I'm going to throw on a winged liner, mascara. I might do lashes. I will update you on if I decide to do lashes. I just did a wing and some mascara, and I'm gonna put on some eyelashes. I have these ones from the company called Amy June. These are the Audrey ones. So I'm just going to put the glue on, let it get tacky, and put the eyelash on. Gonna do a little eyeliner on my rim. So now I'm gonna just like draw out where I want the pumpkin side to be on. I'm gonna take this brow pencil from Anastasia. It's like their highlighting duo pen. I'm gonna take the matte color, but it'll just help me map out where I'm gonna put the foundation and where I'm gonna put the rest of it. Okay, so that's my line. I'm going to put the foundation on. I'm just gonna set that with a powder. gonna take a little bit more of the orange, the darkest orange that we did, and I'm gonna put it under the eye on the lower lash line, just to kind of tie the whole look together, just like that. And I'm gonna put a little highlight on. This is the Anastasia Aurora palette. And I'm gonna take probably Lyra. Yeah, Lyra, which is this like orange color. And I'm gonna pop that on my cheekbone. There we go. So now we have to move on to the other side, which is the pumpkin side. I'm gonna draw out where I'm gonna put the black components. I have a black eyeliner. Now I'm just gonna go over my eye. What am I doing with my life? Okay, so now I'm gonna do the orange. So I'm just gonna put the orange over top of this. Also, my tea cooled down, but I think it cooled down too much, so now it's kind of cold. Okay, so now I am half orange. I also did it down my neck. Now I'm going to go over this orange with that orange eyeshadow that we first started with, so that it sets, and as you can see, it's very shiny. We don't want it to look like that. So I'm going to put this orange over top of it. Okay. So now that I kind of have that all set, I'm going to fill in the black so that I don't look as crazy. And I'm going to use a liquid lipstick. First, before I do the mouth, I'm going to put a black eyeshadow over top of the liquid lipstick so that it doesn't smudge or smear too much. Now I'm gonna work on the mouth. I'm gonna just fill it in. Black eyeshadow again, just over everything. Now I'm just gonna take this really tiny detail brush and kind of start drawing out like the teeth and whatnot with the liquid lipstick. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I'm just gonna do that all along the whole thing. Okay, so I have the basic shape down, and now I'm kind of just going throughout and creating smaller little lines to make it look a little bit more three-dimensional, give it a little bit more depth, making those lines a little bit lighter, using a little bit of a lighter hand, a little bit of less product. So now I'm gonna draw the lines as a pumpkin would have them. So yeah, I'm gonna start with the second to deepest orange color that we used, just to start slow to map it out, and then we'll go darker. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and do some shading and deepen everything so that it has more of, you know, depth and such, and whatever, not ever what else, you know, just gonna do some artisticness. That's basically what I'm gonna do, is just start shading, making it a little deeper, blending out the edges. I just remembered I wanted to do a triangle on my nose. So along this line, I'm kind of gonna do what I did on the mouth. Draw like a line here with black and then do the cracks kind of going onto the regular part of the face, and then kind of just like blend in the black with the orange. All right, so this is the finished look. Thank you for spending your time to watch me paint my face. I feel good, and it felt good to do something creative and create something. And if you're stuck in a rut, you know, just gotta push yourself sometimes, make it happen. And I hope that you like this video. So give it a comment and let me know if you want to see anything else spooky this Halloween season. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye!